From the moment we wake up, batteries start powering our day. Whether it's checking your smartphone before you have even opened your eyes, or brushing your teeth like a responsible adult, or jamming to your favorite Taylor Swift song on your headphones. Yup, it's all battery power. In fact, an average person interacts with 10 to 12 battery powered devices every single day. You might think of it like it's not a big deal, but let me tell you that we all end up consuming approximately 30 batteries every year. Wow, that's really a lot of batteries. But where did this all begin? Now, this is what a battery looked over 200 years ago. Yep, it all started with a stack of metal discs, but it really electrified the world. Yes, electrified. And the man behind this is none other than the one and only Alessandro Volta, the brilliant Italian scientist who over 200 years ago gave us the first battery. Volta named it Voltaic Pile, and it sent shockwaves across the entire Europe, leaving scientists completely astonished by this first device that was capable of producing steady state current. Now fast forward to today, this stack of metal disc has completely transformed itself into a small, sleek and a modern looking battery. But what is the thing that provides energy to these batteries? Now, telling you the truth, it's all about chemical energy. Yes, batteries store energy in the form of chemicals, and when you need power, those chemicals start reacting. So every time you press the power button to any battery powered device, the chemical inside those battery, they start reacting. They start creating what is known as an electrochemical reaction. And this is the reaction that is responsible for generating energy inside a battery. To understand how this all works, first we need to discuss a few important components of a battery. First, let's meet the energy twins, the cathode and the anode. They are like two sides of a battery's personality. Now one loves to give away, that's the anode, and one loves to take in, that's the cathode. And in between them, we have the happy electrolyte that acts like a bridge to help the energy flow from the anode to the cathode. Now let's discuss about them in a bit detail. First we have the anode, or the negative side of the battery. Now you can think of anode like a giver. This is that part of the battery that gives away electrons, and electrons are the ones that are mainly responsible for carrying electricity, and is generally made up of material such as zinc, which like to give away electron. So when you connect your battery to any device, be it a toy or a remote, it is the anode that sends electrons through the wires to power that device. Next is the cathode, or the positive side of the battery. Now we can think of cathode as a receiver. It is that part of the battery that takes in the electrons that anode has already given up. Cathode is connected to the positive side of the battery and is usually made up of materials like manganese dioxide, which likes to take electrons. So it is when the electrons reach the cathode, the circuit is complete, allowing the device. So your electron starts from the anode, goes through your devices and comes back to the cathode. So it is when the electrons reach the cathode, they complete the circuit, allowing your device to function. Last we have the electrolyte, or you can call it a bridge between the anode and the cathode. Now the purpose of the electrolyte is to help small particles called ions to move between the cathode and the anode inside the battery. So while your electrons are moving through your external circuit, powering your device, it is your ions that are moving through the electrolyte inside the battery, balancing them out. So this movement of ions allows the chemical reaction that generates electricity to keep on going. Now together these three components, that is the anode, cathode and the electrolyte, are the three most important components that make the battery work. And they are constantly working to produce energy for your devices. Now this is not all. Not all batteries are created equal. We have tiny AA batteries to the most powerful lithium-ion batteries. Batteries can be of single use, like the one we use in alarm clocks, to something that can go on for years, like the one we use in our laptops or smartphones. But the few most basic type of batteries are AA batteries, AAA batteries and lithium-ion batteries. Let's start with the AA batteries. These are the batteries that are easily available in any supermarket, and they are generally used to power devices like remote controls, toys or flashlights. They are small in size and can provide some basic power to your devices. We can find these batteries for both single use as well as rechargeable versions. Next we have the AAA batteries. They are quite similar to the AA one, but they are even smaller. These batteries are perfect for small devices like TV remotes or clocks. Also, AAA batteries come in both single use and rechargeable ones. And finally, we have the most important powerhouse among batteries, that is the lithium-ion batteries. Now, lithium-ion batteries come in all shapes and sizes depending upon in which device you are putting them. They can be used to charge your smartphones, your laptops, to the one even powering your electric cars. Their voltage is much higher than the previous batteries, and their capacity generally varies on their design. They are always rechargeable in nature, and they cost much more than the AA and the AAA batteries, and they are also quite efficient. Now thank you for joining us for this electrifying journey through the world of batteries. If you learned something new in this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, My Exam Revision, for more videos like this. But before you go, I'm going to leave you with a mystery question. Have you ever wondered what would happen if you took a battery to a freezing cold of something like a North Pole or Antarctic? Will it still work, power up your device, or will it stop? Please share your thoughts in the comments. And let me give you a hint, it's related to the topic that we have discussed, that is chemical energy.